You have big dreams. You can see yourself succeeding, and you imagine the life you want so clearly that it feels almost real. But when it comes to actually doing the work, you freeze. You wait. You tell yourself, tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow comes, and you do the exact same thing all over again. You are full of ideas but stuck in place. And the worst part is, you know you are capable of more, but you just cannot seem to make yourself move. You might think you're just lazy, but psychology says something completely different. This isn't about lacking intelligence or talent. It's about deeply ingrained patterns in your brain. You are a paralyzed dreamer. So, why do you dream so big but do absolutely nothing? First, your brain is confusing thinking with progress. When you vividly imagine your success, your brain gets tricked into feeling a sense of achievement. It releases small amounts of satisfaction, effectively killing the urgency to actually take action. You aren't addicted to hard work. You are addicted to potential. Talking about your big dreams feels exciting because it creates a sense of possibility and future success. But real progress is slow, repetitive, and often uncomfortable. So, instead of doing the boring work, you stay attached to the fantasy of who you could be because it feels far better than facing who you are right now. Then comes the overthinking. You analyze every step, every outcome, and every possibility. But this constant deep thinking creates severe mental exhaustion. By the time you actually need to act, your mental energy is drained, and you feel too tired to start. You tell yourself you are just waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. You believe you need to feel ready before starting. But psychology shows that readiness usually comes after action, not before. Here is the brutal truth. Perfectionism is not about having high standards. It is fear disguised as excellence. It is your brain giving you an excuse to never start. Because as long as you stay in the planning phase, your dream remains perfect. If you actually try and fail, you have to face the terrifying possibility that maybe your ideas aren't as good as they seemed. Your brain is literally designed to avoid pain and seek pleasure. When you think about working on your goals, your brain sees effort, uncertainty, and the possibility of failure. It views your ambition as a threat. So, it offers you an easier option, scrolling on your phone or watching videos. You might even be doing this right now. You consume content about success, productivity, and motivation, and it feels like progress. It's not. It is another form of avoidance. It is your brain tricking you into thinking that learning is the same as doing. This isn't laziness. This is survival mode. Your brain thinks it is protecting you from short-term discomfort, but it is actually stealing your long-term happiness. How do you break this cycle? You have to stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is just a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. They come and go like the wind. Discipline beats motivation every time. You have to accept that your first attempt at anything is going to be terrible. Every masterpiece started as a rough draft. Quality comes later. Consistency comes first. Inaction is the opposite of success. You need to start taking messy action. Take one small step today, even if it's just working for 15 minutes. Because that action teaches your brain that discomfort is not dangerous. Ambition without action is just a fantasy. You do not need more information. You already know what you need to do. So, right now, as soon as this video ends, close the tab. Put your phone away. Stop imagining the life you want and start building it. Do just one thing that moves you forward.